What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to assemble the Wilwood Aero 6 brakes. I'm going to do the front and rears. There's a couple of things you got to do before they're even ready to get set up on the car, so I'll go ahead and start those. But I just wanted this cool little thing. We ordered a steering wheel for the Nova from Spark Industries, and these came with them. They're super cool. I just that little extra touch. You know, a lot of these companies go above and beyond. The steering wheel is still at his house just because we don't need it for a little while, but I figured I would take these, snag these up from his house, so I could use them to assemble the brakes. And I mean, come on, America, ain't nothing better than that. So, I've got the brakes down here. We'll go ahead and start unboxing for you. We got tons of good stuff, guys. Let's see. We have, so this is the kit for the rear. The rears are 4-piston, the fronts are 6-piston, but look at those beauties. Go ahead and put that off to the side. At the moment, there's nothing I need to install or assemble with the actual calipers. So these will end up going back up in the boxes. I just wanted to show you guys and go ahead and steal my stickers, you know. So then we got here are our rotor hats. There's one. There's two. Be careful not to drop a bunch of parts, guys. These are our clips to our axle. This is our parking brake setup. And there is the left and right. So we got those. Some more stickers. Let's see, we got some instructions and notifications, important things to look out for. So this stuff can go back in because we won't be putting that together right now. Those will bolt directly up to the rear end when we're ready for that. Okay. And we got our caliper mounting brackets. Again, those are something that won't go on right now. We don't need those. We got our bolts that we need to put the rotor hat on. We will be using those. We're putting those on. Let's see. These are our spacers. We'll be using those when we mount the actual brake setups on the car. So we'll put those off to the side. We've got our hub alignment and them sexy looking pads, guys. Check those bad boys out. Again, won't be using those, won't need those right now. So we'll put those back in the box, put it off to the side. And pride and joys, guys. Oh, look at this thing. Beautiful. Go ahead and toss this off to the side. And our last one. So there we go, guys. We've got our rotors, our hats, our calipers, all of our hardware, everything. And like I said, guys, this is the rear kit. I do have the front kit in the office. Once I get done doing these, I'll go ahead and do the fronts. But just want to give a big shout out to Wilwood. They've always stuck by us. I've done a couple of their kits already. I did one that is going to LS Fest on a OBS. If you guys have watched my channel, seen my Instagram, you guys have seen that I did that one, and it came out pretty killer, guys. This is the same kit. The only difference is on the front. The Church Boys kit is a C6 Corvette spindle. So in order to get the right parts, I just needed to look up the parts for a C6 Corvette and just order that parts kit. So obviously it's not gonna have a 66 Nova front clip or front end spindles, anything 66 Nova. And the rear end either. The rear end's a Ford 9-inch. So this is the kit for the Ford 9-inch with the Torino bearings, the new OE style. And yeah, it comes with all of our brackets, all of our spacers, everything you need. And you can pretty much buy this kit as a whole thing. The only thing that's separate that you need to figure out is like your master, your prop valve, your fuel, your brake lines. And that's realistically it. Yeah, so let's get to putting this stuff together, guys. All right, guys, so now we are all tightened up on the rears. The hats are mounted to the rotors. So, little breakdown of tools. You're gonna have this information when you buy this kit from Wilwood, but there are 12 bolts. They have 5/16 12-point heads. So obviously you're gonna need to make sure that you have a 12-point socket. You can tighten them in 3/8 like I did, or you can use a 1/4 inch, regardless, however you want to do it. You're just getting them snug fit, and then you'll go back with your inch-pound torque wrench. Shout out to my boy Bill next door at the auto shop, because my torque wrench isn't digital because I'm not rich. But he hooks me up, lets me borrow it. These need to be torqued down. The hats need to be torqued down to 155 inch-pounds. So obviously you're gonna need a torque wrench that does inch-pounds. I mean, you could do foot-pounds, but then you have to convert all that stuff. Just kind of a pain. And yeah, so what you'll do is, like I showed you in the video, you'll just start, you'll red Loctite. That's the #1 important thing. The directions say red Loctite. You can safety wire as well. I'm not going to. This isn't an extreme race car application. Red Loctite is going to do the job perfect, especially when they're torqued down to spec. But you have 12 bolts and you have 12 washers, so hit it with a tiny bit of Loctite. You don't have to get crazy. The bolts are only like 3/4 of an inch long, if that. And you'll just start, and then you'll go in a crisscross pattern, putting them all in. Then you'll go back and torque them all down in a crisscross pattern until you hit the 155 inch-pounds. So now that the rears are done, I'm gonna go ahead and put them back in the box, and then I'll go ahead and get the front kit out, and we'll do the same thing over again, you know. Tighten all our bolts, Loctite them, get them all prepped, because once the front clip does come, I'm gonna go ahead and slap the brakes on, start getting suspension on, all that good stuff. So I wanna be prepared. And I will be going to LS Fest next weekend. So that's, you know, 3 days out of the week that the car isn't going to be getting worked on. So I wanna try and stay ahead of the curve. But as I'll talk about in the end, big shout out to Wilwood. These guys are awesome. I love their brakes. I haven't had an issue with them yet. I definitely like the partnership that I've formed with them. Again, I've done a couple of kits already, and not gonna lie, guys, I stand by Wilwood. They're my boys. So this kit right here is, let me go back to the part number. This is 140-10012. And this is the rear kit for a Ford with the new style big bearing, the Torino bearings. So if you guys have a similar setup, this is a kit that you guys can use. This is the 14-inch rotor. They make them in smaller sizes as well as one size bigger. I believe they make the 16, which is quite a bit pricier. And it requires a bigger wheel. We're running a 20 on the rear. So the minimum diameter that you need for these brakes is an 18. So if you go up to the 16, I think you need a 20 or bigger. And I just don't want that much, that close, especially because we want to show off the calipers and show off some of the suspension components. So being able to see a little bit of that stuff is going to make a big difference as far as the value of the car and the looks, which is what we're after. We're out here trying to build sexy cars. We're not trying to build complete race cars. So yeah, I'm gonna box these back up. I'll go ahead and get the fronts out, and then I'll run you guys through that one too. All right, let's open up box number 2. What do you know? We got more stickers. I think this is an empty box. Junk. Guys, this is the good box. I mean, they're both good boxes, but this has some goodies in it. The bigger brakes. Of course, my brake pad box opened up on me. Scent pads everywhere. Tell you what, whenever you order Wilwood, you get a nice workout, because damn, this stuff is heavy. So, toss some junk back in the box. We have our front mounting bolts. Again, our bolt kits for the hats. We need those out. We got our sexy looking hat right there. Look at that thing. Slick. Other hat, put that off to the side. One thing I do love also about Willwood, besides their awesome parts, is everything comes in a box, which is nice because I'll show you guys in a second. I have like 100 Willwood boxes up on top of my mezzanine, which are perfect for when I'm doing a project. I can take the bolts out, put bolts in a box, this and that. You know. Here's the real beauty. These are the 6 pistons. These things, I don't even know what to say. Every time I get a set, I'm just as amazed. They're pretty sexy, guys. And we are gonna keep these things red, so that way they match the Hydro Shocks, because the Hydro Shocks have an Eibach red coil over on them. So go ahead and pop this one out too. It looks exactly the same as the other one, but look at that, guys. Beauty. So this kit is, let me grab the paper. The part number on this kit, which is for the C5, C6 Corvette, because we're doing C6 spindles on the front with the Church Boys clip. This part number for this front kit is 140-8922. So make sure to keep that in mind, guys. If you guys do order a kit for the 66, 67 Nova off Willwood site, and you're doing the Church Boys front clip with the C6 spindles, that kit is not going to fit. So I did the hard work, the dirty work, in finding the correct part numbers. So make sure you guys take advantage of that, because it took me a little bit to research what the correct part was. So got the correct part numbers, got all the parts. I have 2 other boxes in there from Willwood. I have the Master, the Tandem Master. I have all the flex lines. I got everything. So this thing is Willwood from the Master to the front brakes to everything to the rear. And we're also going to hardline everything. So this is the kind of top-notch build that I'm telling you guys that we're doing. So you guys are definitely gonna wanna stay tuned. Let me box this stuff back up, the stuff that I'm not going to use at the moment. Again, all I need are my calipers, hats, and my bolts. So let me put this stuff back. Cracking on the fronts. Get these opened up. Go ahead and keep that. Those can go trash. Also, guys, side little plug, because he is one of my homies. If you guys were wondering about the knife, yes, it is a switch action. Does have my logo engraved on it These are made by my boy Joe over at Royal Arms USA. He's on my Instagram page under my followers. It's Royal_Arms_USA. He can Cerakote these in any color you want. There's different options for blade style, all that stuff. And he can laser engrave. If you want your logo, if you want your name, he can do it all, dude. So make sure to go give him a follow, guys. He's on Instagram. So, all right, I'm gonna unwrap this stuff and then I'll get back on the time lapse, get it all knocked out. You guys can see me working super speed, and I'll be right back to you. And there you guys go. That's front brakes, rear brakes. That's mounting the hats to the rotors. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A lot of useful information. One thing I didn't specify with you guys is the fronts are the same, 155 inch-pounds. Make sure that you guys torque them to that. Make sure that you guys do a cross pattern. Again, 12 bolts in the front, 12 washers. Make sure you use your red Loctite. We don't need nothing coming off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure your notifications are turned on. Plenty more to go on this thing. It's just getting badder and badder. Also, if you guys haven't been to my Instagram, make sure you guys go follow over there. I post a lot of good stuff as well, some daily videos, daily clips. It's the same as my YouTube channel, at Murillo Fabworks. I'll put it in the bottom of the screen, as well as my website, guys. I got stickers, keychains, shirts, tank tops. I got parts for C10s. If you guys got a C10, who knows, you might. But my website is www.murillofabworks.com. Make sure to go check it out. I got some shirts that are discounted. They got the old number on the back, but still have the logo. I have those in all kinds of sizes. Stickers, I'm gonna upload. I have a couple of different size stickers, so I can get those out to you as well. I have the new shirts, which are this style, logo on the chest, logo on the back, no phone number. And I have those in 2X and 3X currently, but I can get those in other sizes. So if you want a different size, just hit me up, leave a comment. You know what it is, guys. And also just go check out that other video that Goose Performance just posted. I was out there in Vegas about a month ago, knocking that out. I'll be back out there next week, so we'll have some more content coming up for you guys. Make sure to check it out.